Hello everybody, welcome to the sound test room. Today we are taking Elastic OSC. Now, many of you who watch my iOS videos, you will know that Elastic Oscillator is already on iOS. It's a marvelous synth, but now you can also get it on Mac and also PC. So this is a PC, this is Windows 11 running inside of Ableton Live 12. And what we're going to do is take a look at some of the new features added to the desktop version and also been added to the iOS version as well. So if you've got the iOS version, you're going to have everything you see today. So it's been updated either today or tomorrow or something. So it's very, very soon. Anyway, if I click on this, you will see we have Aravane, Robert Lippick and Peter Cairn. These three new preset banks have been added, which brings the total presets to over 500 included presets, I think, which is marvelous. We have LFO update preset, MPE update. We have factory presets, some from Sound of Israel. We have Jacob Hack. So very, very cool. And what we're going to do, I've favorited some of these already, right? So some of the Peter Cairn, the Robert Lippick, and the Aravane. I'm going to start by driving you through a few of these new presets, and then what we're going to do is have a look at some of the 24 oscillators that you can get, which is, you have incredible sound design potential here. Also, you've got the very cool 4 LFOs. I'm going to show you how they work, the reverb. Well, if you get time, but I've already done videos for all of this stuff anyway. But you know what I mean? So you're going to get an idea of what's occurring. So I'm going to go to this first one here, which is called Aravane Brushed. Let's play one key. You can see what I'm playing as well on the keyboard here. I'll turn the microphone down, go through some of my favorited patches. So these presets give you a good idea of what Elastic Oscillator is capable of, but it's so versatile and it's extremely easy to program. It's not a complicated synth. So I can init anytime I like. So let's remember where we are. Let's go to this one. Don't forget these are new presets I'm showing you as well. So let's quickly have a break from listening to some sounds. Let's initialize this patch. And there it is. There's your initialized patch. Let's close the preset browser and just have a quick look at some of the oscillators. So we have so much control. You've got a little help here. If you click help, it will tell you what's going on with each oscillator you choose. For example, this one or this one. What's going on with the filter here, what's going on with the distortion, the modulation, the delay, the reverb, and also the LFOs. So let's turn that off and the FM here is kind of pitch modulation. So go for kick drums and things and percussion. So this is just the first, it's the virtual analog oscillator. We go to our second oscillator, which is the wave shaping. Each of these will do different things. If I show you this and put this on and click on morph, it will tell you exactly what it does. And then if I click off that and go to harmonic, click off morph, I have to get out of help. And this will now go to harm, and click on this now, and click on the box, it will tell you what that does. As for anything else you click on while you've got your help highlighted. So it's very, very cool. These are your effects here. So if I want to apply reverb, I'll just bring the reverb up. If I want to control a reverb, I'll just hit the reverb tab here, and there we go. And there's the mix for the reverb. There's the gain. Then we have, if we want to add some, say, delay, we can put it in. And then we can go and alter it here. You've got your synchronization times down here. And you can go free. And then you also have your mix and your gain. I've got the limiter switched on as well, just to be on the safe side. Mod, this is things like chorus, but we can look at our modulate section here, and we've got chorus. So this is our depth, speed, and amount here. And then last but not least, we have distortion. These are different types of distortion here. So you have pan. Let's just bring your mix up a bit. Power. DWSP. Bit crush. Sine. That's it. And we have our filter. So our filter is kind of... forget mono oscillator 2 here, which is the wave shaping oscillator. Now, the very, very, very cool thing here, I'm going to make sure my Ableton transport is running. This here, this is not to record your audio or anything like that. This is to record modulation. So if I set this off to play, you'll see this track along here. And you get a certain amount of time here to record some automation. So as soon as I press, like if I want to do this, or this, I can press record, jump in anytime I like, and now I've recorded our automation. However, I can record more automation. So let's record some in the morph wheel, as long as I'm still on record. There we go. Now, I'm sure you're beginning to imagine here that you could create some absolutely insanely cool patches with just modulating all this cool stuff just by recording it. Because you can go in and say, well, okay, I'm still on record. You see a little thing in the middle? Cool. And if you want to clear any automation you've put in, all you need to do is hit the little X. Yeah, clear all. Brilliant. And there, all your modulation assignments have gone. Third oscillator, we have a tube operator FM. I'm still on record. Look, I'm just going to clear all modulations again. Okay, so make sure you're off record. Okay, but you can just, if you like your Synth, if we clear this, you can just clear the last one if you've just made a mistake. But usually these have two meanings. So this is, and it'll mean a different thing per oscillator. You know, this won't change here, but what it does will change. Okay, so you'll have morph. And this morph will do something different than the morph on, say, the granular formant. Very cool. Then we have wavetable. And all this is going to remember my effects unless I just reinitialize the patch. Sorry, let me go to my init here. Get back to my favorites now. And let's go and listen to a few more of these. So where was I on the... We'll go to this one. And of course, you can go in any time and just kind of say, well, I'll just start playing around here. So cool. But you can see we've got loads of modulations. So if I just delete all, we're free now just to make it. Oh. Now, I've shown you how to record. Let's show you how to use the LFOs. So you've got very cool control over the LFOs, and you have 4 of them to play around with. So I'm just going to go to LFO, and you'll see one of these things is a mix. At the moment, you can see that LFO 2, 3, and 4 are all switched off. To turn them on, super simple, and they're running, but there's no assignments to them yet, okay? There's no assignment to LFO 1. Once I make an assignment, if I just go to LFO 1 here, once I... See, all this is doing is the rate and the shape. I'm going to leave it on, in fact, I'm going to go to random. Sample and hold, see, sample and hold is the shape. If I adjust the frequency amount now, hear that? These are your LFO assignments. So this is what the LFO is controlling. The timbre, we can have up to, well, we can have these 6. Control the pan amount, the filter. This is the rate. And then, you know, the shape. Now this is cool because if I put this in the middle, say around, no, I'm going to leave it on sample and hold about here. If I go to my mix now, you will see that I have 2 assignments put in. If I take the timbre out, one of these assignments will disappear, and I can move these anywhere I like in this little square. In fact, I can move them anywhere I like in the entire LFO field. If I turn these on, see what happens? We can move between the windows with our first assignment. We could add another one. Let's add a filter. Let's go to LFO 4, make a few adjustments. Go back to our mix. And we could change this. I'm going to go to LFO 2 here, change the shape. Here's my mix. And move it up to here. Let's add a morph. Move that anywhere we like. Harmony, filter, and timbre. So, you know, you can go absolutely nuts with the LFOs. It's fully MPE compatible as well now. If we hit our little settings here, you've got settings. So your basic general kind of settings. MPE control. And this is very cool. If we go MPE on, you'll see it will change this. Now we're in MPE mode. And it's so easy to assign what's going on. So I've got pressure on my, you can see it represented here. I've got pressure on here. So say I wanted to say pressure and adjust the harmonics. Okay, let's take that off and go the other way. Maybe we want to adjust the filter. Frequency. And this is for the glide, the slide Y, and the slide Z. And then it's the license information. And then we can come off MPE mode. We can reset it. We can lock these settings in place. It's very, very, very cool. So yeah, loads of control. Absolutely. Ollie's thought of almost everything for this. It's a very nice sound, actually. You also have an arpeggiator. Just quickly flip you onto the website here, and we can see we can get it's on sale at the moment because it's basically new. So you can get it for €39 for Mac OS X and Windows. You can also get a trial version, and it's $19.99 for iOS. And it's got a $9.99 intro price because it's also on Google, so Android. Which is really good, to be fair. That's euros, €19.99 per month. Very cool. So this patch is making use of the chord engine. If I just initialize a preset patch now and go to the there we go, chords number 8.
Green.
Speech. So you can choose different chords. And then these will change the sound and stuff. This is the granular engine. Oh, speech engine, sorry.
3, 5.
And then going further on, we have granular cloud. This is very experimental, but nice with a lot of reverb. You can see how many playing like one note. Carried away there. Right. We've got filtered noise. This is good because we can play this. So lots of cool options there. Like I said, we also have an arpeggiator, and we can particle noise. Oh, yeah, this is lovely with delay and reverb. But let's have a look at the delay, and I have it go slow. Starts to get very alienish. So cool. Don't forget, guys, you can do this. You know, you've got the iOS version do all this. Both versions, all versions do exactly the same thing. And we'll have all the same presets and stuff. So what we got here, this is the string model. Got too much delay and mix and stuff. Oh yeah, with the spring model, you don't get the ADSR. And at this point, if you've watched this beta premiere, thank you very, very much. Please strike the like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to the channel, consider becoming a Patreon. I'm going to show you, before we go, of course, I'm going to play a little bit more, but one of my favourite oscillators. Let me go through a few, what we know, snare drum, hi-hats. Sorry, that's snare drum. It'll show you what it is if you go over it. Click on it, that's hi-hat. Analog VCF. Then we have phase distortion. Then you have a 6 operator FM, number 1. Yep. Straight out the box. Straight out the box, that's really good. Then we have a 6 operator FM. Number 2. Then we have a third one. Then we have a wave terrain engine. Then string machine. Then last we have chip tune. But the one I want to show you is, if I can find it again, in the FM engines, right? You've got 3 of them. This is number 1, and then you've got number 2, and also number 3. These all have presets, and those presets are controlled by this control here. However, you have to be careful. So let's go to our FM 1, which is number 19. And you see, I'm moving through, but I'm on morph. If I'm on harmonic, you don't see them. So if you're on any of the FM engines, this is a good tip. Switch to this, so it says morph. So now you're morphing between preset sounds, okay? And there's absolutely tons of cool presets. So let's just see how this works. If I say go to an init, or you can also, I just should say, if you're on your FM engines, you can, if you want to, whatever FM engine you're on. So if we're on, let's go, look, we're on phase distortion, and this won't be there. We've got an initialized patch, right? So let's just init that initially. If we go to an FM engine, say op6 op FM number 3, if we go to this engine and I press our presets here, you'll see that this changes to the X bank. And if I press this now, it will take me to a place where I think I can import the X banks, or at least get something that allows me to import them. So yeah, you can import your DX7 banks as well into this. So that's very, very, very cool. But yeah, that's one of the cool things. And there's, like I said, if you like, we've got, this is number 2 now. And you've got all these new cool sounds to play with. Right, guys, I'm literally going to play for another 2 or 3 minutes, and I will see you later. Thanks so much for watching. Elastic Oscillator is a really powerful but really easy to use synth. So I suggest you go and get it on whatever platform you're on. You've got no excuse because it's on them all. See you later. Ta-da.